Hi there, this is Dr. Evan Osar with the Institute for Integrative Health and Fitness Education. Welcome to this edition of Integrative Movement Insider, and this is part 4 of a 4-part series on improving thoracic mobility. In the first part of this series, we talked about common reasons our clients lose thoracic mobility. Part 2, I showed you a very simple assessment and a very simple corrective exercise that's so simple and powerful that a lot of individuals just don't do it. But when you integrate three-dimensional breathing, it can really restore alignment and control of the thorax and thereby improve thoracic mobility. In the last video, part 3, I discussed a very simple and easy corrective exercise, the half-kneeling trunk rotation, to help your clients use the mobility and really create that idea of pure thoracic rotation, of spinning the entire thorax around the central axis coming through the back of the head, down through the center of the spine. Great way to use the mobility you just created and to reinforce the alignment and control our clients need to create pure rotation. Because again, almost every function in everyday life, so walking, running, any kind of rotation type sports, and just maintaining alignment and control is a lot about maintaining alignment and control of that thoracolpelvic cylinder, having the right mobility to create and maintain three-dimensional breathing, and then being able to use that rotation through activities of everyday life, sport, and or occupation. So once you've helped your client develop more optimal alignment and control and three-dimensional breathing, now you want to help your client integrate that into a functional core pattern. Because a lot of our clients' core patterns are causing them to overbrace and compress down. And what they end up doing is they don't relax some of that gripping of their abdominal wall, either their thoracic erectors or their glutes, and they lose the ability to create and maintain pure trunk rotation. So a lot of our core patterns are developed and designed to specifically teach and reinforce alignment and control of the thoracolpelvic cylinder, neutral spine alignment, as well as train control of this position as a load is introduced to the core. So one of our favorite go-to patterns is the cable chop pattern. So this is how we integrate alignment, breathing, and control into our functional movement patterns for the core. The important thing is the setup position for the exercise. We always want to have our clients maintain that alignment. Head and neck, position and stacked over top of the thorax, position and stacked over top of the pelvis. The entire thoracolpelvic cylinder is centered between the feet. So that way, when you set your clients up, you know they're set up optimally, their most optimal position every single time. So we take a moment to set your clients up, our clients up, long spine, thorax position over top of the pelvis, grab the cable, pull it into the chest. So before we even turn, I'm set up properly and I know that I'm in the right position. Otherwise, your client is just walking up in their irregular posture, and then they grab the cable, and as soon as they're locked in with the load, they can't get their alignment optimal, because now that the load has locked them into whatever rotation or position they're already in. So take that extra moment to have your client align first before they grab the resistance. So long spine, thorax positioned above the pelvis, center of mass between the feet, grab the cable handle, pull it into the chest. Turn. Now I'm set up. I know I'm aligned properly. Now I'll do my cable chop pattern. So the chopping motion is to resist the pull of the cable pulling me off my center axis, and also to resist the likelihood that I'm going to just rotate and also side bend or flex or extend. I want to create that pure alignment and control, and when I rotate, maintain that pure alignment and control so that the resistance is not pulling me off that central axis. So again, align, step back, pull the cable in, turn, and now chopping down towards the front of my knee, coming back and control it. Chopping down, coming back and control it. So it's a chopping motion, but maintaining alignment and control of the thoracolpelvic cylinder with no change in alignment of the head, neck, and our thoracolpelvic cylinder. All the motion comes around the hip joint, not around the spine in this version of the high to low cable chop. So again, long spine, align the thorax over the pelvis, grab the cable handle, pull it into the chest, then turn. Feet are parallel. I'm going to chop down towards the front of my knee, come back and control. Chop down to the front of my knee, come back and control. So that way, the resistance is not changing my alignment or my control throughout the pattern. The rotation is completely around this hip joint right here, and I'm controlling alignment and control, or controlling that motion as I come back to the center position. So that way I'm teaching my core muscles how to maintain that alignment, my three-dimensional breathing, and my control throughout the pattern. So that way your core patterns are reinforcing all the mechanics, the postural control, and the mechanics you want them to control through this activity, as well as then be able to take this and integrate this into all their activities of everyday life, sport, and or occupation. So this is Dr. Evan Osar with the Institute for Integrative Health and Fitness Education. Thanks so much for watching this 4-part series. Janice and I will be back on this afternoon, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, discussing the Integrative Movement Specialist Certification Program. This program is the program if you're looking to develop your perspective in the industry, develop yourself as a specialist that your current clients need and want, and your potential clients will seek out. So we'll discuss more about what this program is and if it's right for you and your career. So join us 5 o'clock Central Standard Time here on our Facebook page. We'll see you later on Facebook Live, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, discussing this Integrative Movement Specialist Certification Program. Make it a great afternoon. We'll talk to you later.